So, what's the real difference between someone who's good at what they do and someone who's truly great? Well, a lot of times, it's this secret weapon that's kinda hiding in plain sight: professional coaching. It is an incredibly powerful tool for growth, but honestly, a lot of people misunderstand it. So today, we're gonna break down exactly what it is, why it works so well, and where this amazing discipline is headed. This quote just nails a weird paradox about success. The higher you get, the more you're just surrounded by what people expect from you, and the less you get that raw, honest truth, that candid feedback you desperately need to keep growing. It just disappears. And you end up in this dangerous echo chamber at the top. And that is the exact void that professional coaching is designed to fill. Okay, so that brings up a really critical question for anyone who's a high performer. When all that pressure is mounting and the honest feedback is gone, how do you actually stay sharp? How do you keep evolving, keep your edge, and not totally burn out? Well, the answer lies in a structured professional partnership. So, to really get what makes it work, we gotta look past all the hype. Professional coaching isn't just a friendly chat or someone giving you a few quick tips. No. This is a real, structured discipline, and it's built on a serious professional framework.
And the whole field has gone through this really interesting evolution. I mean, coaching used to be this purely intuitive, kind of touchy-feely thing, but it's shifted. Now it's a full-on professional discipline, defined by structure, clear ethics, and really intentional conversations that are designed to get results.
Let's break this down for a second. The key words here are partnership and thought-provoking. See, a coach isn't there to give you the answers. Instead, they partner with you. They ask these powerful questions to help you unlock your own potential and discover your own solutions. And this is where people get tripped up all the time. A mentor draws on their own experience, their own past, to give you answers. But a coach? They ask these really insightful questions to help you find your own answers. So think of it like this. Mentoring often looks backward for wisdom, while coaching is absolutely laser-focused on creating your future. Okay, so what are the actual benefits here? Why does this stuff really work? Well, it turns out coaching plugs some pretty big holes in how we usually develop ourselves professionally. Get this. This statistic from Harvard Business Publishing is just mind-blowing. Only 10 to 15% of people are truly self-aware. I mean, that means the vast majority of us, we're just walking around with these huge blind spots. Coaching acts as a mirror, creating a dedicated, safe space for that deep thinking you need to build the kind of self-awareness that is absolutely essential for leadership. So for the person getting coached, the impact can be huge. First off, it gives you that totally confidential sounding board to fight that loneliness at the top. It helps you develop what people call executive presence, that ability to just be confident and clear, even when you're under a ton of pressure. And of course, it sharpens your skills and pushes your performance, all because it adds that critical layer of structure and accountability. But here's the cool part. It doesn't just stop with that one person. Good leadership has this amazing ripple effect. When a leader gets clearer, calmer, and more connected through coaching, you better believe their entire team feels it. It creates psychological safety, it cuts down on friction, and it boosts the performance of the whole organization. Honestly, that's where you see one of the biggest returns on investment. Okay, so it sounds great in theory, right? But what does a coaching session actually look like? I promise you, it's not just a random chat. It's a structured conversation, and it's guided by these proven frameworks that are designed to create real momentum. All right, one of the most popular frameworks, and for good reason, is the GROW model. It's so simple, but so powerful. First, you define a clear goal. What do you want? Then you look at the current reality, just the facts, no judgment. From there, you brainstorm all the possible options you have to move forward. And finally, you land on what you will do, the specific actions that turn those ideas into actual results.
And the support a coach gives you isn't just one note, it's got layers. This framework actually comes from sports psychology, which is cool, and it shows that great coaching is about the whole person. It's emotional, making you feel truly heard and cared for. It builds your esteem, reinforcing your confidence. It's informational, pointing you to the right resources, and sometimes it's even tangible, helping you get the actual stuff you need to succeed.
So, what's next? Where is all of this heading? Well, the industry is growing up, and it's happening fast. And there are a few key trends that are really shaping its future.
Okay, first big thing, ethics. It's not just some afterthought in the fine print anymore, it's front and center. It's being treated as a core skill, as it should be. Professional coaches are now expected to navigate all these complex issues, like confidentiality, power dynamics, and boundaries with real integrity. And that's what builds trust in the whole profession.
Another big shift is moving away from just relying on a fixed set of tools or models. Now the focus is on core competencies. It's less about which model you're using and way more about the fundamentals. Like how well is the coach really listening? How present are they? How good are they at helping you find your own aha moments? That's where the magic really happens.
And here's a huge one. We're finally seeing well-being and performance come together. The goal isn't just about hitting targets no matter what. It's about sustainable performance. Coaches are now helping people manage pressure, avoid burnout, and really balance that ambition with their long-term health.
And last but not least, coaching isn't just staying in those private one-on-one sessions anymore. It's breaking out. These skills are becoming a core part of what it means to be a modern leader. Organizations are finally getting that leaders who have a coaching style, shifting from telling to asking, are the ones who create teams that are more autonomous, accountable, and ultimately way higher performing.
So, I want to leave you with a question to really think about. What's that one conversation, that one really important, maybe a little scary conversation that you know you need to have to unlock your next level of growth?